Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa. I look a little bit like a mess right now. That's because I am. I've been super busy and the hair situation isn't great, but it is what it is. Today I'm excited because it's my first favorites video of the year. You guys know I don't do monthly favorites because I don't have enough products to talk about monthly, so I space them out in between every like 3 to 5, I don't remember the last one I did, but usually it's like 3-ish months. I have been visiting my mom in the US for a while, and I've been able to try and get access to a lot of products that I don't have access to back home in Guatemala, so I am very excited about that. I have fallen in love with some new products that I cannot wait to talk about today. You guys know this is mostly beauty favorites with a little bit of lifestyle sprinkled in. Let's talk about some favorites, shall we? I'm gonna start with body care. Actually, I don't really talk a lot about body care. There's never been anything like super crazy that I've loved in the body care department until now. First up, I have the Necessaire, the deodorant gel. This is a fragrance-free one. This is like a glass bottle. It is gorgeous and I just cannot help but love it. It's new and I am obsessed. You guys know I only wear natural deodorant. I've only been wearing natural deodorant for so long now. It's been almost 10 years and no matter what, my armpits just don't get used to it. You know, I rotate between different natural deodorants. I love the native ones. They're really good affordable ones. But this was only $15, which isn't the most affordable, but it isn't a bad price. And it is so effective. This is the best natural deodorant I have ever tried. It might be too soon because I've only been wearing it for a short amount of time, and natural deodorants are notorious for working really well for a while, and then like when your body gets used to them, they don't work anymore. So I'll keep you posted, but I don't think it's gonna happen with this one because this is so good. This lasts throughout the whole day unless I'm doing something like super sweaty or it's super hot outside and I've been out for hours. Then I don't really feel the need to reapply this. It is a gel texture, so it's wet. I like to like stick my armpits like this and wait until it dries so that it's comfortable. But other than that, this is perfect. This is AHAs that exfoliate your armpits and also help with odor. Obviously, kills the bacteria without being irritating at all. Like super gentle, non-irritating. It's the first Necessaire product I have tried and I will not be going back to anything else because this is truly amazing. Up next, I have this giant bottle of the Naturium, the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. It came out recently with a whole line of body washes and I was so excited. I finally got the chance to try it. Oh my god, it's amazing. I don't have super dry or sensitive skin. This is perfect for dry and sensitive skin, but it's still perfect for my like normal skin. I love like oil, gel, body washes. I find them to be so it's such a luxurious experience and I love the scent. This has amazing ingredients, so it's a little bit of everything. It's very luxurious at a not luxurious price. I love the packaging, I love the pump, like everything about this is just such a great experience. It actually cleans my body and it doesn't leave an oily residue. It just leaves your skin feeling nourished and hydrated. And I'm not the best at applying like body cream. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really moisturize my body all that much, which I know is so bad. But this one helps. This one helps with that. It like actually gives my body a little bit of the hydration that I neglect to give it. Naturium honestly is mwah. 10 out of 10. Up next, I have a body care tool or hair removal tool, whatever. This is the Braun Silk Epil 3. I got this on Amazon. There are so many Braun epilators out there, and I am a very hairy Latina. I've been trying everything under the sun to get rid of hair because I personally prefer having no hair on my body, and I have all the hair on my body. So I recently discovered this because my sister introduced me to it, and I'm obsessed. So I don't like to shave and I usually just like wax or sugar my body. I usually do sugaring by myself, like I do it myself. Sometimes I go somewhere, but when I'm back home I just do it myself. But it takes so long, and this is just the perfect solution. This is like $40. They have more expensive ones. This is one you have to like plug into the wall. Like it's not the best model, but for $40 it has served me so well. It has like little tweezery things here, and when you use it, it just like the little tweezers just go and grab all of your hair. Is it painful? Yes, it's more painful than waxing for sure, but I've been waxing for so long and I did laser hair removal at some point, so I don't have as much hair as I used to, and it's a lot finer now. So the more you use this or the finer your hair is, the less it's gonna hurt. I do notice that I get a little bit more of an ingrown hair situation on my legs when I use this, but exfoliating really does a trick. Like, it's not crazy, and the hair actually takes a minute to grow back, which is amazing. And you can do this literally every day, so if one day you miss a spot, you can go back the next day. I think it's worth it. For me, it's worth it. It is so quick. I do my legs in like less than half an hour, which is very, very quick compared to waxing. This is a lifesaver. I love it. I am never going back. And if you're hairy and you don't like to shave and you don't want to wax or sugar or do anything else to your body, boom, boom. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. Up next, I have a fragrance, and I never talk about fragrances. At least I haven't for a really long time, but if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this coming. This is the Dossier Floral Rose perfume. Dossier, I discovered this like a month or so back. If you saw my self-love vlog, I actually bought this during that time. So Dossier is basically like a company that dupes higher end fragrances and perfumes. It's genius, and they sell it at an affordable price. So this is a dupe for Le Labo Rose 31. Smells exactly the same. When I tell you it's the exact same thing. It smells so good. Oh my god, I love it so much. And it was like $39. They have like a ton of different scents, like a ton of different scents. But I got this one because I love Rose 31 from Le Labo. I love that scent, and I wanted to just buy myself a new perfume. It's a flowery scent, but it's musky. I love, like, I'm not gonna say like darker scents because that doesn't make sense, but like more manly scents, more unisex, whatever. You guys know this is right up my alley. It works so well, and I will say it obviously doesn't last as long as Le Labo. I think the concentration is a little less, but I can like reapply as many times as I want, and it doesn't hurt. Every spritz isn't like $10 of my paycheck, so I feel good about it. I love it. It smells super good, and it's not something that I say like, oh, I just spray it on and 10 minutes later is gone. It does last quite a few hours. So all in all, I'm in love with this. A favorite for sure. I will be purchasing more stuff from Dossier in the future, 100%. Up next, I have another Naturium product. This is the Naturium Multi-Peptide Moisturizer. This is a multi-peptide blend plus ethylated vitamin C and panthenol. I use this till the last drop. I think Naturium is great. They nail everything they do, and the experience is very luxe. So this product, it's just the perfect like under makeup moisturizer. You know, I've used this as my night cream in the summer. I've used this as my day cream when it's a little colder outside, and it's so good. It doesn't irritate the skin. It's just, as I said, a basic moisturizer that sinks into the skin and makes it look plump and look healthy and feel amazing. It's nothing out of this world, and that's why I love it so much. It's so basic, and it's not claiming to do a million things at once. This is a good one, and I love it. And then I have the Hero Cosmetics nose patches. These nose patches are basically like the tiny pimple patches, but in a nose form. Let me show you. It looks like this, so this goes on your nose, and it's made to like clean out your pores and get rid of blackheads and stuff. And I have tried the ones from Peace Out before, and I actually used to love those so much. They were like the first ones that did like a nose patch like this. But I think Hero Cosmetics did it better and cheaper because, first of all, the size is a lot more inclusive. Like, it's a lot bigger, and if you have a tiny nose, and it's, you know, it's just gonna cover more surface area. But if you have a bigger nose, then it's obviously gonna cover what you need it to cover. So it's made for all noses. All noses can use this and enjoy it. The like design is a lot more comfortable because the material is very thin, so it feels like you put it on, it feels like nothing on your skin, and it actually like takes the gunk out of your pores. So it's effective. It's not uncomfortable to wear because you do have to leave it on for like at least 6 hours. You get a box, I think there's a box of 10 in the box, and it cannot be more than $20. So it's a lot more affordable than the Peace Out ones, better than the Peace Out ones, and overall, such a lifesaver. I love things like this to get rid of shit on my pores because it's so easy. It's pain-free. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's just everything that I could ever ask for and more. So genius. Hero Cosmetics nailed it with these. Okay, now we finally move into the makeup portion of the favorites. So the first product I have is the Patrick Ta Do We Know Her Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. This is the longest name ever. I don't know if I've featured this in a favorites before, but you guys know, you know her. Do we know her? Yes, we do. I love her. She's one of the only blushes I brought with me because it has a powder blush and a cream blush here. And I love the shades. I'm a peachy blush girl, but like both of these are amazing. Both feel great on the skin. Both look good by themselves or layered. The powder is a little bit more like subdued, and the cream, you can really build it up. And when you use both of them together, it's like a dynamic duo. This has been perfect for me while I'm traveling. It's so versatile. You get a 2-in-1, and it's honestly the only blush I ever use. It goes with everything. Both formulas just blend perfectly into my skin. They look pretty, they last long, and I love that I have the option of either having a cream or a powder or both. So depending on the look that I want to go for, I have it all here with me in a little compact. Patrick Ta is expensive, but the blushes, at least, they're so good. They're worth the money. Patrick Ta, you're doing everything good. Up next, I have the Maybelline The Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara. I was not expecting to love this as much as I do, to be completely honest with you. I just bought it because it was new. I wanted to check it out, and I'm in awe. I will say this is more of a natural mascara. I think it claims to have a lot of volume and curl and stuff. It does have the curl, not so much the volume. It's a lot more natural, but I love natural mascaras. Like, I live for them. I've been using this almost daily since I first bought it like a month ago. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. It combs through all, like, it really like extends my lashes, makes them look fluttery and beautiful. It really combs through them, and it holds the curl really well. Again, it's nothing super dramatic, but it will hold the curl and stay there. You can build it up a lot, and it's never gonna get clumpy, but again, it's never gonna get super voluminous. So if you have a lot of lashes, or if you're looking for something that's more natural, I definitely recommend this. If you're looking for a lot of volume and something wow, this isn't it, my friend. I've influenced both my sisters to buy this because it's so good. Like, they've seen what it does for my lashes, and they were like, I need that now. So it's a good mascara. Wasn't expecting to love it, but I love it, and I will for sure be repurchasing this. Up next, I have the NYX Lip Pencil in Nude Beige. I've heard so much about the NYX lip pencils. This is not a new product whatsoever, and everyone raves about them, and now I understand why. I got the shade Nude Beige, and it is just like my perfect nude contoury shade, so it's great for overlining, which I have to do because I have tiny lips and I like them to look slightly bigger. You guys know I love my Endless Cacao by Makeup Forever. I've not been using that a lot. I've been really sticking to this one. I find that it blends a little better with my lips and my skin tone. It's creamy enough to just make it easy to glide on, but it doesn't move everywhere. It really does stay put. It works great with all my nude lip colors. It works great with bolder lip colors, so it's perfect as a base for literally anything. It's also very affordable, which, you know, I love that because I don't like spending a ton of money on something that has a better and cheaper dupe. And last but not least, in the makeup category, I have the Merit Au Naturel Tinted Lip Oil. They have so many shades now, and everyone's been raving about them. And I know why. This is just the perfect, like, everyday nude shade for me. It's just a peachy, my lips but better shade that you can really sheer out or build up. It's not gonna be like super boom color, but you can get like decent coverage and decent color there. It's an oil, but it isn't super slip slidey. It will make your lips look glossy, but it doesn't bleed out a lot, and it doesn't feel too oily on the lips. It hydrates, it nourishes. I keep it in my purse at all times, and I'm constantly reapplying it. This has been a lifesaver for me, and it's so small, you can take it with you anywhere. I love it. I love this color, and I am so excited. I don't know what else to say. This is great. Everyone that's been raving about this has been raving for a reason. Now it's time to move on to the more lifestyle-y favorites. The first one that I have for you is a podcast. I'm not a big podcast listener. I love Emma Chamberlain's podcast. I listen to it all the time. That's not the favorite though, but it is a favorite. But anyways, I'm not a big podcast listener, mainly because, I don't know, I just like to visually see people doing things. But Tinks recently put out her podcast, It's Me Tinks, and I'm obsessed with her. She's like the older sister I never had. She is my older sister, okay? She is a genius. She's amazing. She's so cool. She gives great advice, and she just put out a podcast where she she basically just talks about shit that people ask her or things that she just wants to put out into the world. And I love listening to her because every time I put on that podcast, she releases an episode 2 times a week, which is amazing, Monday and Friday. So it's like starting my week with Tinks, ending my week with Tinks. And what I love the most about her podcast is that usually podcasts are like an hour plus long. Her podcasts are less than half an hour. So you can listen to each episode like super quickly. It's not a huge time commitment. So I can just be like folding my laundry or like cleaning my room, whatever, doing whatever I need to do, and I can listen to her podcast and go. Like, it's easy to digest. I don't have to think all that much, but I do learn things. I feel like I'm hanging out with someone when I'm listening to the podcast, so that's another plus. You guys need to listen to it if you haven't already because it's so good. How many times am I gonna say I love this in this video? I have no idea. But this podcast is a must. Just listen to Tinks. Talk for 30 minutes and your life will be better. And then I have a few movies that I watched recently. The first one is Turning Red. There's been so much negative criticism, positive criticism, and I am here to set the record straight. This movie is unreal, amazing. Pixar has done it again. It's a great fucking movie, okay? This is a movie... How do I explain this? You can watch the trailer. I don't feel like I need to explain what the movie is about. It's just about a 13-year-old girl going... I don't know if it's like a 13-year-old character going through puberty or just... I mean, it was kind of like that, but it's such a beautiful story that I don't know how to explain, so you guys are gonna have to watch the trailer. This movie really took me back to my 13-year-old self, and it really touched my heart because there's so many things that I could relate to. I know there are so many things that a lot of other girls and people have been able to relate to. I think it's such an important movie for everyone to watch, mostly 13-year-old girls, obviously, because it represents them in a way that isn't like wishy-washy or like cringe, like, ew, you're 13. It's very authentic. It also touches on representation in a way that doesn't feel like it's just checking boxes, like, oh, we have a character who's Asian, we have a character who's Latin. They don't do it to just check boxes. It feels so refreshing to everything out there. I love that it's a female protagonist. I love that she's 13. I love that she's not like, you know, on a huge quest to like change the world. Overall, it's just such a refreshing movie to watch. Brought tears to my eyes, made me reminisce on what being 13 is like, and it made me see it in a different light. It's a feel-good movie, and Pixar, you guys are amazing. I love you. Please keep doing what you're doing. And the last favorite that I want to talk about, which is also the other movie that I wanted to talk about, it's called The Outfit. And it features Zoe Deutsch and Dylan O'Brien. That was the main reason why I went to watch it. What a duo, honestly. But the movie, again, go watch the trailer because I'm not gonna be really good at explaining it, but it's about just like kind of like a mafia style kind of situation, but everything takes place in like a tailor shop in Chicago. It's a period piece. Like, I hadn't seen a movie like this in a long time. It's a movie that is set in the same, I don't know if I already said this, but it's set in the same place. Like, there's no other like sets. You're there, and that's where the whole movie takes place, in the tailor shop. You don't go out, you don't come back, like, you're always there. That could be boring, but for some reason it wasn't boring at all. They used the plot twist so well. You think you know what you're gonna expect, and then it happens, but then it doesn't, and then it does. You're just gonna have to go watch it because I am not cut out to be a movie reviewer, but it's so good. Love the story. Like, again, it's a really refreshing story. Cast is fantastic. If you're in love with Dylan O'Brien, like, go watch the movie. Take yourself on a date, go to the movies, buy yourself some popcorn and an icy, which is what I did. I went with my mom, but you can go with whoever or by yourself and watch this movie. And that's a wrap on some of the things that I've been loving lately. Now it's your turn to let me know what you've been loving lately. Books, movies, music, beauty, everything. Just leave it all down below so that we can influence each other to get more things that we don't need but we love. If you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content. And if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content like today's video, then please make sure to subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you right here for my next video. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Mwah.